Welcome! You're listening to Verse of the Day with iDisciple. We hope a new verse every day of the week encourages you. Today's verse is Proverbs chapter 28, verse 27. Those who give to the poor will lack nothing, but those who close their eyes to them receive many curses. Bible Principles has some great words about how we must differentiate between what God has promised to Israel as a nation and what He has promised to the church. Take a listen.
When Moses prepared the children of Israel to enter the Promised Land, he reminded them that they would enjoy all the benefits of a wonderful earthly environment if they obeyed God's laws. However, if they disobeyed God's laws, they would suffer judgment and ultimately they'd be scattered to the ends of the earth. Moses called these blessings and curses. As Christians today, we must understand that these blessings and curses are uniquely related to the children of Israel. They're never repeated for those of us who are New Testament believers. However, God does have some very special promises for us. He will never leave us. He will never forsake us. And He's promised to meet our needs. However, God has never promised us health and wealth. Yes, we may really enjoy these blessings, both as unbelievers and believers, but it's only because of God's grace. Jesus Himself taught that it's God who causes His sun to rise on the evil and the good and sends rain on the righteous and the unrighteous. We must remember that God's greatest promises are eternal, spiritual blessings that apply to all true believers who are faithful to Him. Thankfully, as believers today, we're not under the curses outlined for disobedience among the children of Israel. However, God does discipline those of us who consistently walk out of His will. That's a sign we're true sons and daughters of Christ. So when you read the Old Testament, remember that the focus is on earthly blessings. When we read the New Testament, the focus is on eternity, our life in heaven.
Thanks for listening. Tune in again tomorrow for more encouragement with iDisciple. We also invite you to continue your spiritual growth with Christian books, devotionals, journals, and more, all available at iDisciplepublishing.com.